Okay, here is a Grundig Majestic Model 5077 USA from 1957 or 1958. It has 8 tubes and 4 bands. They are broadcast, shortwave 1, shortwave 2, and FM. It has 4 loudspeakers. It produces 7 watts of output power. This radio came to me from a friend who lives in Salt Lake City, Utah. It was his father's, I believe, and he wanted to know if I could refurbish it for him. The finish on the cabinet wasn't in too bad a shape. It is missing the veneer on the front face, which I'm going to replace. The edge of the wood looks pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and refinish the facing on it and smooth out the rough spots and make it appear to be a laminated finish. The sides are in good shape and the top is okay. The speaker grill cloth is rather shabby and I will be replacing it. All the speakers are in great shape and are pristine. The chassis has dual tuner sections, one for the FM and one for all the other bands. It operates on a single button clutch system. Push the FM and it disengages the broadcast and shortwave bands and engages the FM tuner section. For the remainder of this video segment, I will let you just look at the pictures and I will caption any that might need captioning in the interest of saving some time on this video. Okay, maybe you can hear me over the compressor. We're getting prepped for redoing the cabinet for this Grundig Majestic 5077. Got it stripped down as far as it'll go, and we're going to do a refinish on this cabinet back in a blonde color. It might look a little red or mahogany to you right now, but it won't later. We got cloudy skies, so there's not a great deal of sun to lighten up the picture. So we got the bottom all stripped down. The speaker panel has been taken out. We're gonna look around for another cloth for it. See if we can find one that's going to be suitable for it. All the auxiliary speakers, the side speakers, are taken apart and Getting ready to clean them up, get the plastic cleaned up, the feet, and the side speaker grills. So the next time you'll see this, this will be in a rough state, a rougher state, I should say, and we'll get to pre-stain. So stay tuned for that. Okay, we got this thing up on the bench now, and we're gonna move forward with a recapping of all the paper caps. Some of the others are going to be considered for recap, such as these particular kinds right here. All these, I don't know, they're kind of bulgy. I don't know really what kind they are. These paper caps are going to come out. Those are going to come out. These right in there. And then we're going to double check the work, and the electrolytics are going to get changed out. And then we'll bring her back up and see whether we did okay on the recapping. Also, what was done, I don't know if you can see it very well. Let me see if I can adjust the light somewhat so that I can get some better light on that clutch system. There is the clutch. That is the clutch for the FM indicator, and right underneath there on the other side of that flywheel is the AM clutch for the indicator. And of course here is your control shaft for those clutches, and it's tied in right here with this is the FM control or piano key for it. Down here on the other end is the AM for the broadcast. This shaft only operates in the FM mode, and if it goes to any other mode, it's in the broadcast position. And we had quite a bit of slippage in there on both sides, and I tried adjusting because I don't know if you can tell it here. This shaft here, I think probably this clutch was getting, the pads were getting wore down, and it was getting difficult to tune. And so in order to get the thing to operate in the FM or AM mode, this had to be depressed so hard to try to get this linkage to move enough to engage the clutch that it wound up getting bent slightly. Not a great deal, but enough to throw everything out of kilter. So this here has been realigned, and this here has been taken apart, which is one thing I really didn't want to do, but it had to be done because the clutch pads were so wore down that it wasn't engaging it. I tried until I was blue in the face. I don't know if you can tell it very well, but see if I can get the light on it. In there you'll see a slightly reddish pad and a black pad. The black pad is original. There's a black pad on the other clutch. And the red pad is one that I made up and added on to that one to kind of give it a little bit more bite. There is knurling on the flywheel, actually like little bumps that are supposed to grab that pad when engaged. Well, it wasn't doing it, so I had to take that apart and add on that red pad to that original clutch pad there. We're going to give it a shot later once we get this thing changed, the caps changed out. So stand by and there'll be more. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and we've got this cabinet all rough sanded down back to bare wood. We've scuffed up a little bit on the front here to take some of the glazing down. We didn't go all the way down to bare wood on this, or along the interior trim of this here, because of this trim, plastic trim here that you can't get off, because this whole front panel is all glued in as one thing. It is not detachable like my RCA International is, but we've got her pretty cleaned up, and we're getting it ready for pre-stain right now. So we've all got it all touched up, even the bottom and the inside. Had to re-glue some of the FM dipole antenna in. It's actually like construction paper with a foil back on it. And so we're gonna start doing a pre-stain on it right now. So see you in the next segment. Okay, all right, we've got the thing retinted, restained. It looks a little dark, but it is kind of blondish. It's got a little red hue to it. I think that might be a little bit from the pre-stain. But after we get a sanding sealer on it, we can hit it with some sandpaper, smooth it out a little bit before we put a coat of some of that aqua coat on it, grain filler, and we start sanding on it. It'll lighten up quite a bit. I would think most of them do. So we're going to take it in and get a first coat of sanding sealer on it, and then in about an hour we'll hit it with another coat, and we'll let it dry up until tomorrow, and we'll hit it with the first layer of sand. So stay tuned.